Shockwaves throughout the UFO community. I don't know if you've seen this yet on your feeds or online. This footage was reportedly taken at a U.S. joint operations base in Iraq, showing what appears to be this jellyfish flying through the air. You see it highlighted here with these dangly legs. To be clear, News Nation has not independently verified this footage, but Xavier Walton joins us live. Xavier, what more can you tell us about this strange object? What are experts saying?
Well, Marky, experts are doing exactly what you and I and everyone at home are doing. They're watching this video and then they're replaying it and watching it over and over and over again. More questions, swirling about this new one, this UAP video taking a new shape, but putting forth the same centuries-old questions.
As demands for transparency surrounding UAPs grow, so does a list of head-scratching videos being leaked online. This is the latest one called the Jellyfish UAP.
It's not visible. It only is detected through its thermal emission in the infrared.
In the newly released video, you can see what appears to be a jellyfish-shaped object with string-like tentacles dangling as it glides through a United States joint operations base in Iraq. This video was recorded back in October of 2018. You can see the object going from white to black, indicating a change from hot to cold on thermal imagery. While News Nation has not independently verified the authenticity of the video, the UAP was allegedly moving through a sensitive military installation.
Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Man, we're sitting here talking about the Iraqi exchange rate. They got robot or UFO dangly things flying around over there in Iraq. So these things cannot be picked up unless you have the infrared on. Is that right? Very, very interesting. So these are the ones that says responded to Nader. This is when I made a video just giving Nader crap. I think since the world is going crazy, people are losing it. Thank you, Pimpy and Nader. Yeah, I mean, look, Nader's a cool guy. I don't have anything against him. Although he did say something funny about me putting a towel on his head, and it's now become a pretty big joke in the Iraqi community, at least where I'm at. But yeah, we're good. Pimpy, because you stick to the facts, anyone saying it otherwise takes it personal when you are at odds with them. Hearing you lighthearted but factual response is entertaining. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good that even though you like Nader, you're not compromised. Line up, Nader? No, I'm not compromised. Although there are some people out there who might assume so. No kidding. All the goldfish memories have to do is look at those who tried to call the January 1st RV. It wasn't Pimpy. Kyle made them look stupid again. Yeah, he has. And so, people go, well, why do you like Kyle? Yeah, there's something about Kyle, and a lot of other people have said this. He just reminds me of me a little bit. I'm sure he would disagree, but I don't know. Maybe he does agree. We mostly are on the same page, me and Kyle, when it comes to the Dinar community, okay? Look, he made a video about me. I wasn't pissy about it. I welcome all people to our community if they have something to bring to the table. I said it before, and I'm hoping to get Kyle on the show or me on his, and we can have a pleasant conversation about, I don't know, daffodils. No, just kidding. I like watching you because you stick to the facts. Just stop responding to Nader. Don't give him the attention. People like to stir the pot and make truthers fight. No, again, you guys, I don't want you to misunderstand what's going on. It's just me responding. I was a little bit surprised about the video that Nader put out, but yeah, me and Nader are cool. I don't have no issues with Nader. As a matter of fact, when Kyle was making videos, before he even released a video about Nader, he had released one about me. And I responded to him and I said, hey, I know you're going after all the Dinar gurus, but be cool with Nader. He's a good guy. Of course, that didn't pan out well. The two of them been going at each other since. Gotta love armchair warriors out there. You can't fix stupid. Keep doing what you do, Pimpy. You are greatly appreciated. That is funny. You can't fix stupid. Man, I love Ron White. He reminds me so much as my family members from Oklahoma. They talk just like he does. We all drink just like he does. So Ron White is definitely one of our biggest favorites. You're the only person I have ever responded to, and I did it twice. Once was in response to your love for your father. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. You sent me a phone number, said that you had something in the works. I never called shortly after. Somehow was unsubscribed. You have just returned, and I've subscribed again. I've always respected your thoughts. I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys, I had another channel and it was super big. And unfortunately, it's no longer here. It's crazy how after all these years, people from my other channel are just now finding me. They're like, oh, here you are. I think if they just went in there and just Googled anything to do with the Dinar, I would pop up. But my name is not in the title of the YouTube channel, so that might be throwing people off. Keep up the great work. You keep me laughing. God bless the world. I appreciate the kind words. I do what I can. See, sometimes you got to have humor about what you're talking about so people can lighten up. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. Oscar Wilde. Yeah, he's got a lot of very quotable comments. Oh, Jen, you're going to kill me on your post. Here we go. OP laughing so hard. Was over at MH, Sun AM Live, 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, Melanie Hines. Was over at Melanie Hines Sunday at Live, 30 to 40 minutes in. She started reading the intel. Yours comes up second. And boy, daddy, there's a meltdown, but you totally rule with your honest info. We love you, P. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know she reads other guru stuff, and I'm sure I come across her list there. I don't think she's very happy with me. Melanie Hines then releases you to God and praise. He gives you some happiness. Oh my God, I cannot keep up. Is that what she did? She released me to God and prays I get some happiness? Well, that's interesting. I'm pretty happy for the most part. Tell her I release her to God and hope that she gets conscious and starts telling people the truth. That'll be interesting. Pimpy is the only news you can rely on. Everybody else is just nonsense, it seems like. Keep up the great work, Pimpy. Hope you keep producing videos after the RV. I like doing this, you guys. I don't have to do this. I could be retired at a very young age, actually. I started doing YouTube, I don't know, 4 years ago or so. 55 going on 56. So I do this just to keep people informed. Don't get me wrong, sometimes the money can be good, but it's not about the money. It's about just being out there and shedding light on reality for the most part. Rapid Updates is another one that's no BS. Yeah, Rapid Updates. I've heard him a couple times. Used to be Twisted Christian. Nader Raka. Yeah, I'll say he Raka. This Dinar thing is getting more complicated as time goes on. That's the whole thing, Mark. Listen, that's why I think it's hilarious when people speak about the Dinar and they do it in such simplistic terms. Look, I get it. Sometimes there are questions that are asked that have a lot of detail that would just bore people to death. And we do what we can to shorten the answers or shorten our info and try to make it as simplistic as possible. But there are times where you're like, this particular area has so much detail. It's too hard to shorten up. And that's why you see me do videos sometimes just getting into the weeds. I heard if the country joins BRICS, that they can only exchange currencies in their own country. I heard Vietnam joined recently, not confirmed. If true, and Iraq joins, then to your point, BRICS is trying to build their own currency altogether, a gold-backed currency that they can use to do trade amongst each other. Like I said before, China was trying to be the head of that whole situation, but nobody trusts Russia, nobody trusts China, so they would have to create their own independent currency and agree on the terms, which is going to be hard. Again, you have Russia in there, you have China in there, and unfortunately, the United States used to be the people that other countries trusted, but that's fading real quick. I didn't see it, so it makes you wonder about the credibility. Well, you should be questioning everybody's credibility. All I have to do is look it up. Truth is, nobody knows what will become of the IQD nor when. I'd like Michelle Fielding and Craig Hamilton to psychics. Yeah, somebody asked me if I would interview those two, Michelle and Craig. I don't have any problems with them coming on the channel if they want to talk. I just don't know how to get a hold of them. If they want to reach out to me, let them know or see if they're even interested. If they want to come on my show, I am willing to talk to them. So just tell them to reach out to me. They're very accurate with their predictions. If you check their older videos, the one thing we can all agree on is the world has gone mad. Oh, it's beyond mad. But I don't know if anybody else has noticed. It seems like when things start to get really crazy and dark, and it might happen for one day where you're like, oh man, everything in the news is just so depressing. But then you see that people have really woken up. And they are not falling for a lot of this BS that's out there no more. I think people just want to go back to their lives, live it, be free, and not have the government definitely screw with you. So, yeah, people are waking up a little bit. I think it's because of your recent video, Kyle is calling out the gurus. The last image shown includes Nader. It surprised me as well that you didn't cut him out of the clip. It's like 1:45, Kyle's latest video. Is that what it is? That what it is? My thing is, look, yeah, actually, I remember that. So it wasn't because I was singling out Nader. I mean, I was just laughing at what Kyle was saying. That's it. If Nader's included in it, well, you know, I don't show favoritisms, okay? I like Nader, but if Kyle is going after him or a group of people, you know, then that's Kyle. Whether I should clip out the picture or not, that's two different things. I'm just agreeing with what he's saying at the moment. But Nader should independently and individually know I don't have an issue with him. Here's a scenario. Iraq goes into BRICS at the rate equal to the old $3.22 rate. Even though it had an RV to the dollar at the time before going into BRICS, we may be exchanging for rubles. Anything is possible. Thank you so much, Nader. Love you. Wrong channel, but okay. Really? Folks, it's losing the loss of, not loosing, loose, not tight. Hope that helps. Oh my God. You have to be my English teacher. Good Lord. That is funny. It's okay to make mistakes. We are all human. Even if you didn't, it's okay. Yeah, Ryan, just Ryan, by the way. Ryan runs my group on Facebook, and I don't know if I tell him enough or if I even told him. I'm sure I did. But I do appreciate all of his hard work, man. That guy busted ass, him and the other moderators on there. And he kept the group going live while I was kicked off Facebook. So I appreciate Ryan doing what he does. If you guys are interested in a new home or moving or anything like that, I know he has something to do with real estate. Go ahead and reach out to him. I knew this was going to happen. It was a video with Twisted Currency and Delta. Nader's pic was shown with the other Dinar gurus. Yeah, that's what that lady was saying above. So, yeah, but Nader should know better. If Nader has an issue, instead of whining about it, he should reach out to me directly. He knows how to reach me. I know how to reach him. So if he's like, are you picking on me? I would say, nope, that's not what it was. Nowhere in the video do you hear me call Nader out. I'm just listening to what Ryan has to say. And if his picture pops up, well, it is what it is. Pimpy, I'm sorry you have to defend yourself. You're really good. Pimpy Rich, here we come. Have me on the show, Pimpy. I can talk some. Jeffrey, you can come on anytime you like. Just figure out how to reach me. Facebook is a good way to do so. If you're on Facebook, I have a Facebook group called Pimpy's Investment Chat. Or you can just hit my personal profile up and just send me a message. And then just say, hey, this is Jeffrey. I did the comments on your video. I wanted to come and do an interview. I'll have you come aboard. I'll wear a towel. I'll wear a towel on my head. Oh, my gosh. For those of you who don't know what that joke is, or if it's a joke, I don't know. Nader accused me of one time putting a towel on his head. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? My dog Fluffy reported to me that puppies' kisses. Bank teller put that they see on the screens 200 US per 1 dinar. Per 1 dinar. Well, tell your puppies we love them. Seriously. Hi, P. Can you explain what exactly Nader's last stock exchange short is saying? I don't know what Nader is saying about stock exchange, because what a short is whenever you think a stock is going to decrease in value, not increase. I don't watch Nader's videos all the time, you guys. Usually what happens is I'll catch any of these Dinar gurus when people ask me to clarify something that was said, or if somebody says anything about me, then I'll go and check them out. My take, they want foreign investors in their markets, no brainer. But to protect Iraqis, the share prices are in IQD, so these foreign investors from all over the world using dollars, euros, yen, etc. will be using their current exchange rates to purchase shares. When people see the words exchange rate, they get excited. Yeah, I'd be curious on Pimpy's take. Yeah, I got to go back and see what Nader's video was talking about. I actually own shares of Iraqi stocks, and not like a little, but a ton. Yeah, very interesting. I'll go check him out and see what he says. Pimple reads the articles and then thinks he's a financial expert, and he laughs like Kamala Harris and Hillary does. I don't know if they laugh like I do, because both of them have irritating laughs. But if you think reading articles makes me a financial expert, yeah, kind of. When it comes to being compared to the rest of these Dinar gurus, yeah, I'd say I'm an expert. I just don't read articles. I literally go out there and research this stuff, which is more than I can say for a lot of people. Why don't you challenge them live stream? The internet must be great for all the people who can't speak up in real life. Yeah, Jerry, you want to come on my show? You're more than welcome to come on and talk to me. I don't have a problem with it. Come on and prove me wrong. They won't do it. I've been saying that for years. You guys, this is what should seriously, really, you should be shocked about. For years, I've been challenging other content creators that talk about the Dinar to come on my channel and have a conversation with me. They ain't going to do it, dude, because I embarrass them all the time. And what they don't get is, instead of looking at it as Pimpy's picking on me or Pimpy's trying to embarrass me, why don't you ever look at it like Pimpy's trying to help me? You know, Pimpy's a good guy, man. I made some mistakes in my life, and I made some mistakes in the video. And Pimpy straightened me out. Thank God for Pimpy. Nope, you'll never see that happen. You walked right into the trap talking about his towel. Yeah, I know, huh? Nader got a video out telling his minions to calm down. Yeah, I did see that video. Yeah, again, me and Nader don't have any issues. He can call me anytime he wants. It's freaking hilarious to watch these idiots get butthurt and lash out in pure desperation when they get called on their BS. Oh, yeah. That's the honest to God truth. Trust me, for years I've put up with that. It's not just in the Dinar community. I mean, I've been in with the Nasera Jacera group, and people are like asking me my opinion about other content creators. I was like, come on, really? The way I talked about Nasera Jacera is way different than they did, and I debunked everything they've ever put out. It just was terrible. People, just like now, people were mad back then. You don't know what you're talking about. You must be a black hat. I'm like, seriously? I'm trying to show you guys the proof. And, you know, they weren't happy with it. If you need somebody to sing a happy birthday to you or talk about your cats, you're on the wrong channel. And if you're looking for night vision goggles or gas mask, oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys, it is funny. I knew he was coming. Oh, this is going to be good. Nader is probably talking about when you did that Kyle thing. Yeah, you guys, I think that's what it is. Somebody brought it to my attention. I did see it. And although I laughed at it and made my comments about it, for Nader to think that I was talking about him personally is pretty sad. But, I don't have a problem with Nader. Pimpy has been the only one that's right. I appreciate that. So true, I feel sorry for the Kool-Aid clowns. So now that we're getting closer to the end, everyone is melting down. We all want the same thing. Yeah, I've said that a zillion times. Look, we're all in the same boat. We just need to learn to paddle in the same direction. We're all trying to get to the same destination. My thing is, when these people are asking us for money, claiming that they're on some group where you have to pay money for it, and they got special intel, they don't. There's been several times where listeners of mine have taken information off those so-called paid-for private sites and sent it to me for a review, and I go, how is this any different? It's not. I've debunked that many of time. So, sometimes we sit around, I'm talking about me, and even Kyle has done this. Despite what you think of him, instead of getting mad at Kyle, why don't you ever just look, Kyle's a nice guy. What he's trying to do is point out some things about some of these content creators that could be misleading, or he's trying to keep us from wasting money on anything that they say. Maybe Kyle's trying to protect you from bullshit. Just throwing that out there. You know what I mean? Nader's minions still are right at this moment, but Militia Man's minions are nasty. They're not that big of a problem. Like I said, look, I've invited Militia Man to come on my show, but not only that, I invite him and his entire research group or his minions or whatever. If they all want to come on my show, they can. We can have a discussion. You can go ahead, gang up on Pimpy Day. This will be your chance. Come on the show and show me what you guys got. With all these so-called researchers in his groups and him, between them all, you would think they should be able to handle little old me, don't you think? It'll never happen, man. If anyone has a different opinion and questions gurus, then the minions start coming out insulting. It's funny, minions call people troll bullies. What they don't know is that they are real trolls and bullies. Lastly, minions keep telling people, do your own research. Yeah, you can tell they don't do their own research. Man, I pointed that out last night. And yet their research is listening to Guru's daily dose of opium. Oh, yeah, that's so funny. Do your own research. Yeah, I did. And that's why I'm making the response video that I'm making, is because I actually did the research. That's what they don't get. No one knows what the rate will be. I call BS for anyone that says so. Yep, I hear you. Let's see how many of Mark Z's spies are here. Mark Z Spice coming out here. I'm not so sure that half those fake accounts aren't Mark Z himself. You're the bomb, pimp. Damn crybabies. You're the king of the Dinar info. From what it sounds like, the so-called gurus are watching you. Love it. Badge of honor. They're losing subscribers. That is why they're attacking you. And you're going up. The more they talk about you, your subscriptions go up. Evil will attack the light. Well, here's the thing, Crystal. I've done this before and I had another channel. And when I was around, 1,200, 1,500 subscribers, they all gave me shit and said I didn't know what I was talking about. And literally, I blew past them with subscribers. Not just in a short period of time, but I mean like flew. And immediately, not only was I the highest Dinar channel, I was at around 79,000 subscribers. And that was back then. But I also talked about multiple subjects. Right now, so far, I just mostly am focused on the Dinar community, and there's a reason for that. But soon I'll start talking about the other ones as well. And you'll see it climb up. Hey, Pimpy, people fast to comment negative because they don't hear what you have to say. Get a job, work for your money. People think with the Dinar overnight rich. By the same time they get the money, they will be broke. Yeah, I see this before a lot of people. That's what's going to happen. When that money comes out, and if you get millions of dollars or whatever, take care of you and your family. But that money is not all yours. I truly believe this. You're meant to help out with humanity. There's a lot of homeless people out there that need us really, really bad. And I really feel like if you're going to be greedy and keep your money and not help people, God's going to see to it that you blow it all off like a lot of these idiot lottery winners. Get the blue crystal on show, Pimpy. I believe that's what that says, blue crystal. I'm not sure what blue crystal is, but hey, I'm open to everybody. Ron White, yes. Sorry you were wrong, Pimpy. Hey, Pimpy, some people are just dumb. Yeah, you'll figure that out. Very unprofessional. Okay. I've been following your content since the first day. The kangaroo days. Oh, yeah, gang. Remember that? If you know, you know, Brando. The reason people lash out is because the truth isn't as spectacular as fiction and fantasy. Wills and Reno, baby. Yeah, so this is somebody that definitely has known me for a long time. Because when I first started, before I had my own channel, I was on Mr. Brando's show. Part of me doesn't want the Dinar to revalue high, only because of some of the dipshit gurus. That is funny. Anyways, there's more important things in Iraq to worry about besides the exchange rate, like these jellyfish-looking UFOs. Anyways, look, you know I love you guys, and I appreciate when you chime in. It gives me a chance to interact with you guys. So leave a comment, and I'll get back at you later. I'm out.